Hi, my name is Dr. David Axelrod, specialist in the Department of Economics at the Feliciano School of Business. My research considers the scarcity of resources such as time, mind, and spirit, and the opportunity costs of change, including ourselves. These are sometimes referred to as behavioral economics, transformation economics, or holonomics. One current example of my research that has to deal with inflation and Social Security benefits has to do with the calculation of something called CPI, the Consumer Price Index. A traditional method assumes that people's behavior stays the same, but the prices change. So how much do they have to pay more in order to keep what they have? Another version is called change CPI, which takes into account that prices do not move in the same way and that people sometimes substitute between one type of good and another. If they substitute between apples and pears, well, that seems pretty reasonable to just say, okay, that's what they're going to do. But what if they have to change between being a homeowner and a renter? Not so easy. As a matter of fact, it's very costly. And because of that, the estimates for change CPI, ignoring those costs of those changes, vastly underestimates what the actual CPI would be if people had to change their behavior. Now, this is very important for CPI for Social Security because people over 65 are much more vulnerable to changes. There's more emotional costs that turn into health costs, that turn into all sorts of other costs that if we ignore, we think we're doing them a favor when in fact we're making their lives much more difficult. It's an example of some of the research that I am working on. To learn more about my research, please click on the link below to view my faculty page.